stream. Here it is. I'll be going live stream an hour 15, and randomly, we'll stop the stream. But we're back in. I was going into how it says, "What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded." Right. So what is Israel, our people, looking for? They're looking for the truth. So you see them in all these churches and all these other religions, because they have that zeal for the Most High. They know there's a Most High, but they don't know, where He's at. But that's why it says that, they're the lost sheep of the house of Israel, lost in the world. And it goes back to the curses. Talked about how we're going to be scattered throughout all four corners of the earth and made to worship gods made out of wood and stone. Made up gods. So that's still applying today. But it says that the elect are going to obtain the truth, and the rest are going to be blinded. Right? So the elect will wake up to their true nationality, to the true name of the Heavenly Father and the Son, to the history of what actually happened, to all these things. And they will understand that it is the Lord that is making this happen. But the rest of our people will be blinded, and will not change. It says, "According as it is written, God hath given them a spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day." Right? So it is because He doesn't want them to change. Which shows you that, the Most High is not coming to save everybody as in, ancient Egypt. Only this time He has a group of specific people, and the rest, are slaughtered for destruction. So that goes against the whole rhetoric of, the Most High loves everybody. If He's not even going to save all His people, you think He loves these other nations? You must be completely out of your mind, and I don't know what Bible you're reading. Because even when you just go into these Edomites, it says that there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. How every single Edomite will be ultimately destroyed. So that doesn't sound like love. And it tells you clearly that, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Right? It tells you in Isaiah 14 clearly that, the children will pay for what the fathers did. So He's going to, also Malachi 1, it talks about how, this is let me just get it since, I don't want to butcher the scriptures. The Most High has written it perfectly. Malachi. Get my point how the Most High judges as nations. Malachi 1 and verse 2, it says, "I have loved you, saith Yahweh, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob and hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people." The people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever. So they are the wicked. And it's not just the Most High mad with Esau, it's the whole people. All the Edomites. So it doesn't matter if you see one of these Edomites today, he treats you nice. It doesn't matter. Every single one of them will be taken out. It does say the Holy Scriptures. Let's go there. Since, as the Scriptures say, you got to prove all things. Let's go to Obadiah. And one of these things, one of the tactics that these people try to use to ultimately, these Edomites try to use to try to escape that judgment, is they try to say that the Edomites are done away with. Vocab Malone said that how, nah, the Edomites are not here no more. They're already done away with. Well, if you go into Isaiah, I believe it's 34, right, talks about how that judgment, that fire is going to be upon Edom, and how when Yahushua comes back, he's going to come back to destroy Basra, the Edomites. So the last kingdoms to stand will be ran by the Edomites. But Obadiah chapter 1. And actually, we'll go into, start at verse 2. It says, "Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised." You can see that happening right now with these Edomites being looked down upon by the Russians, Iranians, the Chinese, okay? They're all realizing, like I said earlier, that these people are the problem. It says,